The new list of schools eligible for possible state takeover was released just this week by the Governor's Office of Student Achievement. Nearly half of the 127 schools on the list are from 3 local school districts.
10 are in the Fulton County School District, 22 in Atlanta Public Schools, 28 are in the DeKalb school system. Channel 2's Public Affairs Director, Jocelyn Dorsey, spoke one-on-one with the new DeKalb County School Superintendent about the state of the schools from his perspective.
And Linda, Dr. Steve Green says while many schools are still on the list, there's been significant academic growth in the College and Career Performance Index, double-digit growth, in fact, for all categories of schools. And while he's only been on the job a little more than 9 months, he says he's been very busy.
You know, we're going to put ourselves on a wellness program. Everybody in the district's got symbolically a Fitbit, and we're checking their fitness to be able to step up to the challenge that we have. We've had a history of challenges, et cetera, and which I've said we've spent perhaps more time in the courtroom than in the classroom. We need to get back to the classroom and make the classroom the focus of our work. We're on an upward climb. Our SAT scores are up. Our graduation rate is up. Our financial stability is there. We have a significant fund balance, what we call significant given its history, a $90 million fund balance. We were able to take that and roll it right back into our teachers and our principals and assistant principals mid-year for raises. And we're positioned again to do that as we come to the end of this school year to grant raises to be more competitive. And now we're having the conversation around what would a retention bonus structure look like? What would a signing bonus structure look like? Those kinds of conversations that we're having now, and I think those are indicators of a healthy organization, a healthy school district, so our wellness needle is beginning to move further and further along.
For those who may not know, where is DeKalb in terms of accreditation? I've
been handed the baton from my predecessor, and I'm a closer, and I'm an anchor runner, and we're going to bring this thing home. And we did. And so back in March, they announced, and I was able to announce it at the March board meeting, that we are now fully accredited. What
do you think parents are going to see, or when do you think parents are going to notice a difference and a shift in leadership?
We've dialed in on some areas that we know we needed to improve in, and you know, part of getting better is admitting that, you know, where you're strong and where you're weak and where you need to improve. And in our exceptional needs students, we know that we were not doing the job we needed to do there. We went after that with a pretty full court press approach, and now we're getting compliments where we were getting criticism before, and I think that's usually a good indicator. We still have some work to do in our title programs and other kinds of things, but we're well on the road to wellness. It's a step-by-step process. It's not going to happen overnight as fast as I'd like it to, but I sense we're moving in the right direction. I think we have a great case for a rapid rise and improvement trajectory, and I'm going to appeal to the governor that, as he had indicated at one point, that if schools are improving, they should be shielded from state takeover. I think we have a great case that our schools should be shielded because you're going to see significant gains in growth.
And the sales tax that's also on the ballot.
We have a pretty good blueprint of how we would spend the money if we were to be successful. Obviously, in technology, that infects every school. We're going to try to kind of rewire ourselves and make sure that we have the best technology for our students. Also buses and transportation, that's a clear category that's outlined. And so that's going to impact all students as they travel to and from school and extracurricular activities. And also, obviously, the Cross Keys area I've been very vocal about that being high on my radar screen. The overcrowded.
The state takeover, or Opportunity School District, requires an amendment to the state constitution before it becomes law. It will come before Georgia voters on the November ballot.